Today, we gather to pay tribute to the legends we've lost, individuals who have left an indelible mark on our entertainment and cultural landscape. From beloved actors to groundbreaking musicians, dancers, and designers, their creative legacies continue to inspire us daily. Our heartfelt condolences go out to the families and friends of these remarkable talents. Let's honor their lasting influence and contributions. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more meaningful tributes. Their work will forever resonate within us.
Jessie Jane dies. Former porn superstar and reality TV personality found dead at 43. Jessie Jane, a renowned adult film star who gained fame in the early 2000s and later ventured into mainstream media, has tragically passed away at the age of 43. The Oklahoma City Police Department reported that Jane was found unresponsive alongside her boyfriend at their residence in Moore, Oklahoma, early this morning. The circumstances surrounding their deaths are under investigation. According to local news station KOCO 5, police conducted a welfare check at the home around 11 a.m. today and discovered 2 individuals who appeared to have overdosed. Authorities later identified the deceased as Cindy Taylor, Jane's legal name following her marriage and subsequent divorce from Rich Taylor, and her boyfriend, Brett Hazenmiller. Jane, born Cynthia Ann Howell, had become a household name within the adult film industry under the stage name Jessie Jane. Police have stated that there is no evidence of foul play, but substances found at the scene have been sent for lab testing to determine their exact nature. The final cause of death will be established by the Oklahoma State Medical Examiner's Office. Jessie Jane, who rose to prominence in the adult entertainment world, started her career in 2002 under an exclusive contract with Digital Playground, a major studio in the adult film industry. Over the course of the next decade, she became one of the most recognized and successful actresses in the industry, earning multiple awards and accolades for her performances. Jane remained with Digital Playground until 2014, later signing with Jules Jordan Video, where she continued to work until her retirement from adult films in 2014-2017. After announcing her departure from the adult entertainment business, she made only a few sporadic appearances in the industry in the years that followed. Beyond her adult film career, Jessie Jane also sought to expand her horizons into mainstream television and media. Her early attempts at a crossover career began in the early 2000s, with uncredited appearances in projects like the 2003 TV film Baywatch, Hawaiian Wedding, and the 2004 feature film Starsky and Hutch. Despite her established fame in adult films, these ventures allowed her to begin building a separate identity outside the adult industry. Sandra Milo passes away. Federico Fellini's former muse and star of dies at 90. Sandra Milo, the iconic Italian actress renowned for her roles in Federico Fellini's Juliet of the Spirits, has passed away at the age of 90. She died on January 29, 2024, leaving behind a legacy of over 70 years in cinema. Born on March 11, 1933, in Tunisia to Italian parents, Milo was raised in Tuscany, Italy, where she developed her early love for acting. Her career began in the mid-1950s, marking the start of an extraordinary journey in the film industry. Milo's breakthrough came in 1955, when she starred opposite Alberto Sordi in Antonio Pietrangeli's comedy, The Bachelor, marking her first major role on the big screen. This early success quickly propelled her into the limelight, and throughout the late 1950s, she appeared in a series of influential films. She worked with some of Italy's most celebrated directors, including Roberto Rossellini in General della Rovere and Pietrangeli again in Hungry for Love. She also collaborated with Edouard Molinaro on Witness in the City and Claude Sautet in The Big Risk. However, Milo's career was temporarily derailed in 1961 when she faced harsh criticism for her performance in Rossellini's Vanina Vanini, a Stendhal adaptation. The film premiered at the Venice Film Festival to a largely negative reception, and critics were particularly unforgiving of Milo's portrayal. Despite this setback, the actress returned to work and continued to build a prolific career, eventually amassing over 80 credits in both film and television. Internationally, Sandra Milo remains most celebrated for her roles in two of Fellini's masterpieces, 8 1/2 in 1963 and Juliet of the Spirits, 1965. In 8 1/2, she played Carla, the passionate mistress of Guido Anselmi, the tortured film director portrayed by Marcello Mastroianni. Milo's performance added depth and complexity to the film, which remains one of Fellini's most influential works. In Juliet of the Spirits, she appeared alongside Fellini's wife, Giulietta Messina, playing the role of Susie, an enigmatic and glamorous neighbor whose free-spirited life both intrigues and confounds Messina's character, Juliet. These two roles cemented Milo's place in the annals of Italian cinema and ensured her lasting legacy as one of Fellini's most cherished collaborators. In 1982, Sandra Milo revealed a deeply personal chapter of her life when she published her memoir, Caro Federico, in which she openly discussed her 17-year romantic relationship with Federico Fellini. The memoir provided insight into the intimate dynamics between the two, revealing a connection that went far beyond the professional. As news of her passing spread, Italian Culture Undersecretary Lucia Borgonzoni offered a heartfelt tribute to the actress. Borgonzoni described Milo as a unique performer, a muse to some of the greatest filmmakers, and a beloved figure who won the hearts of millions of Italians. Milo's death marks the end of an era in Italian cinema, but her contributions to the film world will live on. She is remembered not only for her remarkable on-screen talent, but also for the magnetic presence that made her one of Italy's most iconic actresses. Herbert "Cowboy" Coward dies, iconic toothless mountain man from Deliverance, was 85. Herbert "Cowboy" Coward, the actor best known for his chilling portrayal of one of the sadistic mountain men in John Boorman's classic 1972 film, Deliverance, has passed away at the age of 85. Coward died Wednesday in a car crash in Haywood County, North Carolina, along with his girlfriend Bertha Brooks, 78, and their pet Chihuahua and squirrel. The tragic accident occurred around 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time on U.S. Route 1923, when Coward's car was struck by a pickup truck driven by a 16-year-old. The teenager was taken to a hospital for treatment, but no charges have been filed in connection with the crash. Authorities from the North Carolina State Highway Patrol confirmed the details of the incident. According to officials, Coward had just left a doctor's office when his car was hit by the teen driver, who was not speeding. Neither Coward nor Brooks were wearing seat belts at the time of the crash. Herbert Coward, known for his toothless grin and iconic role in Deliverance, was a familiar face to actor Burt Reynolds, who had known him since the early 1960s. The two had worked together at an Old West ghost town amusement park in Maggie Valley, North Carolina, where they performed alongside other notable figures, including Bonanza star Dan Blocker, who also got his start at the park. It was during this time that Coward's famous toothless look was created. He once explained that it was the result of a mishap with a prop gun at the amusement park. Though his career in acting was short-lived, Coward's role in Deliverance remains unforgettable. When Reynolds was filming the iconic survival thriller in 1972, he thought of his old friend from the amusement park days and recommended Coward to director John Boorman for a key role. Coward was cast as one of the two mountain men who terrorized the film's protagonists. His character, referred to simply as Toothless Man in the credits, was part of a brutal duo that stalks, assaults, and rapes Ned Beatty's character, Bobby Tripp, during the infamous Squeal Like a Pig scene. Though Coward had no formal acting training and could neither read nor write at the time, he made a lasting impact with his performance. Coward often claimed that he contributed the famous line, "Squeal like a pig," which was spoken by actor Bill McKinney, who played the other mountain man. Additionally, Coward improvised his own disturbing taunt directed at Beatty's character while he was bound. "He got a real purty mouth, ain't he?" This line has since become one of the most memorable quotes in Deliverance, solidifying Coward's role as a key figure in the film's legacy. Despite his relatively brief foray into acting, Coward's work in Deliverance has been forever etched into cinematic history. After the film's success, Coward moved on from acting to work in other fields. For the next 27 years, he was employed at a BASF factory in Asheville, North Carolina, where he lived a quieter life away from the Hollywood spotlight. However, Coward did make a return to acting in the mid-2000s, appearing in the 2007 independent film Ghost Town the Movie. He also made a cameo in a 2013 episode of the TV series Hillbilly Blood. While these roles were far removed from his Deliverance days, they allowed Coward to briefly reconnect with his acting roots and the cult following that the film had created over the years. Coward's sudden passing is a poignant reminder of the lasting impact of Deliverance, a film that not only became a cultural touchstone, but also helped solidify the careers of its actors. Though Coward never sought fame beyond the screen, his portrayal of the terrifying mountain man in Deliverance remains one of the most unforgettable aspects of the film. His role in the film, as well as his distinctive appearance and memorable lines, have lived on in the minds of viewers for over 50 years. Margaret Riley Dies, acclaimed producer and Lighthouse management partner, passes at 58. Margaret Riley, the respected Hollywood agent, manager, and partner at Lighthouse Management and Media, has died at the age of 58 after a battle with ovarian cancer. She passed away on Tuesday at her home in Brentwood. Riley's friends and colleagues, Lainey Becky and Matthew Weinberg, confirmed her death to Deadline. A dynamic force in Hollywood for more than 30 years, Riley's career spanned various roles, from production to management to producing major projects. She was a key figure in the entertainment industry and worked with some of the most notable talent and filmmakers of her time. Over the course of her career, she earned a reputation as a savvy manager and producer, building strong, long-term relationships with her clients, many of whom she helped achieve lasting success in both television and film. Riley's journey in Hollywood began in the early 1990s. She started her career in production, working on commercials, feature films, and documentaries. In 1992, she took on the role of Director of Development at Virtual World Entertainment, a company founded by Tim Disney that focused on gaming and interactive media. While there, she worked on developing science fiction properties and transforming them into films for New Line Cinema. In 1995, Riley moved to the production management company Addis Wexler & Associates, which later became Industry Entertainment. She began her tenure there as an assistant and quickly rose through the ranks to become a manager. During her time at Industry Entertainment, she honed her skills in talent management, providing guidance to clients across the entertainment industry. In 2002, Riley took a bold step by founding Margaret Riley Management, a company that specialized in managing talent across various fields of entertainment. Her firm quickly garnered attention, and in 2005, it was acquired by Brillstein Entertainment Partners. While at Brillstein, Riley continued to grow her roster of clients and became a trusted figure in the industry. In 2016, after a successful run at Brillstein, Riley decided to embark on a new chapter by joining Lighthouse Management and Media, where she partnered with Aline Keshishian and Zach Morgenroth. Her career as a manager and producer was marked by her ability to work with a diverse group of clients, from actors to directors to writers. Among those she represented were actors Bridget Moynihan and Mark Ruffalo, CSI creator Anthony Zucker, directors Susanna Fogel and R.J. Cutler, and screenwriters Margaret Nagel, Charles Randolph, and Ann Sherkis. Riley was known for her elegant demeanor, sharp intelligence, and unwavering commitment to her clients, and she formed deep and lasting relationships with many of them. Screenwriter Margaret Nagel, who worked closely with Riley, paid tribute to her on Facebook, remembering her as elegant, well-spoken, and someone who loved to have fun. Nagel continued, "R.I.P. Margaret, you were a gem." Her colleagues and clients have consistently praised her for her warmth, integrity, and her ability to bring out the best in those she worked with. Riley's influence in Hollywood extended beyond management and into the realm of production. She was an executive producer on the critically acclaimed documentary Billie Eilish, The World is a Little Blurry, 2021, which chronicled the rise of the young music sensation Billie Eilish. She also served as an executive producer on Ryan Murphy's Ratched, 2020, a Netflix series that explored the origins of the infamous character from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Riley's other notable producing credits include the 2010 film Love and Other Drugs and, most famously, Bombshell, 2019, the film that dramatized the sexual harassment accusations against Fox News CEO Roger Ailes, starring Charlize Theron as Megyn Kelly and Nicole Kidman as Gretchen Carlson. Bombshell was a critical and commercial success, earning several Academy Award nominations, including Best Actress for Theron. Riley's involvement in Bombshell was one of her most high-profile producing roles. The film, which examined the brave women who came forward to accuse Ailes of sexual misconduct, was a reflection of her passion for telling stories that were important and timely. The film not only showcased Riley's talents as a producer, but also highlighted her commitment to using her position to champion powerful narratives, particularly those of women in the entertainment industry. Rod Holcomb, Die's Emmy-winning director of and TV veteran, was 80. Rod Holcomb, the Emmy-winning director, known for his work on Battlestar Galactica, The $6 Million Man, China Beach, and countless other TV shows, has passed away at the age of 80. Holcomb, a respected member of the Directors Guild of America, DGA, and a longtime member of its negotiating committee, died on Wednesday in Los Angeles following a prolonged illness. In a statement, DGA President Leslie Linka Glatter expressed the Guild's deep sorrow at his passing. Rod Holcomb was a visionary director whose impact on television direction and the creative rights of television directors is immeasurable, Glatter said. As a pilot director on shows like China Beach and Rod left a profound cultural mark, influencing both directors and audiences. His innovative use of Steadicam and other cinematic techniques elevated television, creating a visual style that continues to shape the medium today. Throughout his prolific 40-year career, Holcomb directed hundreds of TV episodes across a diverse range of series, earning 4 Emmy nominations, 3 for and 1 for China Beach, as well as 3 nominations from the DGA. His directorial work spanned a wide variety of genres, from classic series in the 1970s like The $6 Million Man and Battlestar Galactica, to later hits such as Elementary, Chicago Fire, and Criminal Minds Beyond Borders. Holcomb's extensive credits also include directing episodes of beloved shows such as The Mentalist, Rizzoli and Isles, CSI, Miami, Justified, NCIS, Los Angeles, The West Wing, The Equalizer, Scarecrow and Mrs. King, The A-Team, The Greatest American Hero, Hill Street Blues, Fantasy Island, and Quincy M.E., among many others. In addition to his work on established series, Holcomb directed 21 pilots during his career, with 15 of those shows making it to air. Perhaps one of his most notable achievements was helming the pilot and series finale of ER, one of the most iconic medical dramas in television history. In the 1990s and into the early 2000s, Holcomb shifted much of his focus to made-for-TV movies, directing a number of successful films such as A Promise to Keep, Silver Fox, Finding the Way Home, A Message from Holly, Donato and Daughter, The Prosecutors, The Pentagon Papers, Code Breakers, Bounty Hunters, and The Way. He also directed the 1991 feature film Chains of Gold, born on May 28, 1943, in San Francisco. Holcomb's journey into the entertainment industry began with a mailroom job at ABC Studios in Los Angeles. His career took a significant turn when he was asked to write a promo for the hit show The $6 Million Man. The promo was so well received that it led to Holcomb being hired as associate producer for the series, eventually progressing to the role of director for several episodes. After The $6 Million Man concluded in 1978, Holcomb went on to direct the original Captain America film in 1979. Holcomb was also a dedicated and active member of the Directors Guild of America. He served on the DGA's national board as an alternate from 2003 to 2013 and was part of the Western Directors Council from 1995 to 2012. He joined the DGA's negotiating committees in 1996 and continued to participate in multiple negotiations through 2014. Holcomb also served as co-chair of the DGA's Television Creative Rights Committee and was involved in the Guild's political action and movies for television committees. Leslie Linka Glatter paid tribute to Holcomb's significant contributions to the Guild, adding, "Rod's legacy extends far beyond his directorial accomplishments. His dedication to the DGA, serving on 7 negotiating committees and co-chairing the Television Creative Rights Committee, ensured that television directors would have the protections and rights necessary to bring their creative visions to life. Rod's caring leadership and directorial excellence will continue to inspire generations of directors. Rod Holcomb leaves behind a rich and varied legacy, both as a pioneering television director and as a tireless advocate for the rights of his fellow filmmakers. His influence on the medium and his commitment to protecting the creative freedoms of directors will be remembered for years to come.